Happy New Year, everybody. Hello from Venice. It has been a wild year. 2018 was one of my best years and also one of my most challenging. Including these dogs that are barking behind me right now. It's like you can't get a break here these days. What's going on? Anyways, I wanted to give you guys an update and let you know where I stand on this channel, on my career, and my creative process in general. There's been a lot of updates. I haven't been the most active person on social media recently. I've really felt the need to kind of withdraw and be a little bit more distant from social media. And I think that's part of what comes of being on social media for like over 6 or 7 years. It's getting a lot, you know. Sometimes you just go, you know what I want to do today? I don't want to post anything. I want to go eat a burrito, and I want to read a book, and I want to go ride my motorbike and sit on the beach. And so I've been doing all of those things. I think for me, 2018 was a year where I really came to kind of an end of the road, a fork in the road, and I said, you know, the way that I've been going, the way that I've been working so hard on growing the YouTube channel and trying to get to a certain position, that has served me very well to a certain point. But then there are also other associated aspects of putting so much effort into a project that are starting to take their toll on me. So in 2018, I spent a lot more time here in Venice. And a lot of people have asked me about my personal growth story, how I've kind of been going through personal development and just trying to grow as much as I can personally, professionally, emotionally, spiritually. The answer is a very long one. And so to that end, I want to basically say that this channel is going to become a long form answer to that question about where I'm at, what I'm thinking, what I've been using to grow as a person. I've decided to take 2019 to make a very collaborative effort. I have so many great people in my life that are not like mega influencers. They're people who I know around here in Los Angeles who are working on really cool projects, who are sharing really great ideas, who recommend amazing books to me. And so what I'd like to do in the next year is to make a series of conversations where I talk about everything from, you know, holotropic breath work to the importance of men's groups and all of these different topics that are really helping me grow as a person. I'm also going to be revamping the Marko Book Club. Now, I know I have said this many times, and I know that you might not believe me at this point, but the truth is it will happen, and here's why. Number one, I've realized that I have been way too much of a perfectionist about the book club. I was trying to read every book, and then like they're books I already read, so I'm like rereading Shantram, like a 1,000-page book, in order to get some discussion questions for you guys. And that was really what was taking a toll on me. I was being a perfectionist. That's the other thing. I realized I was trying to do too much. I was trying to make it too professional. And so what I'd like to do is just make this a lot more chill. I'd like to just say, here's a book. This is why I liked it. Here's 3 things that I liked about it. I've got one book coming up for you that's gonna fit into the vlog series that we just made from Uzbekistan. That's coming out soon. So when we're in the thick of those videos, I will recommend a book that will give some great context to those videos. I'm also gonna break up the book club into a couple different categories. One of the things I've been doing a lot of is talking about men's issues. And I know this is not gonna appeal to everybody, but I actually think ladies who are watching this, you're gonna get a lot out of these books and these discussions as well, because masculinity is going through huge changes right now. And I think that as a man in 2019, all of us have to take part in this conversation about what it means to be a man and how we can express healthy forms of masculinity, because what a lot of us grew up seeing is just not working anymore, and it's causing a lot of problems. I mean, the most evident case is the Me Too movement, which is completely in reaction to toxic masculinity and these toxic forms of manhood that a lot of us grew up learning as what it meant to be a man. So in my journey to find out what it means for me personally, I will say first and foremost that I don't have a lot of those answers, but I'd like to foster a lot of conversations with other men, with other spiritual teachers I've met, and with you guys. So that will be one aspect of the book club. I will make books that focus on men's issues and also have conversations not related specifically to a book, just about a topic. I'm also going to be talking about what I like to call global citizens issues, like issues that they affect the entire world. So that might be about topics of migration, about identity, about food and sustainability, and even aspects of terrorism and stuff like that, and how we can prevent nationalism and all this us versus them mentality that's polarizing our world right now. That is the second aspect of what I'd like to take the book club. Now third, I'd like to take some of my favorite works of fiction, which I really find enjoyable, and also some spirituality books that I've also tapped into. Those are like about 4 different categories. I'm working on rebranding the channel right now with an amazing branding expert named Hannah. She's a friend of mine from here in Venice. So there'll be a new look to the channel. Overall, just putting more effort into this. I'm so verklempt right now. I'm running out of water. Where is my water? 1 second. Okay, sorry. My throat, like I think I've been sick. This is how exhausted I've been. I've just been like going at it to the point where I'm just like breaking down from exhaustion at the end of the year. Sorry I haven't been posting on Instagram. I've been dealing with it. I'm in it. I'm in the thick of it right now. What I've been saying is that I've been dealing a lot with perfectionism with regards to this channel. You know, I want to make the best sort of content that I can make, but you know, my high expectations, my high standards are kind of what's keeping me back in producing this content more regularly. So I'm doing this content on my own. I have started working now with an editor, and I'm gonna try to build a support system around me so I can make this content more regularly, because when I'm putting all of my effort into Vagabrothers, there's just not a lot of time left to be working on this channel because it's been kind of a side project. Hopefully by investing a little bit more money and time into building a team that I can make this a bit more regular, it will give you guys some content to come to every single week. Another big thing that's going on is that I've started working on a book. It has been a dream of mine forever, and you know, I recently had my parents bring down a huge crate of journals. I have like 40 journals, and they go all the way back to childhood. Like in my 2nd grade class, my teacher made us do a journal every single day, like a writing prompt. So I have like amazing first-hand material. Plus my mom was like the original vlogger. She filmed everything. So my whole childhood is on tape. And then beyond that, like when I was 18, I made my first travel journal, backpacking through Europe. Then I went into, like from age 22 forward, I journaled a shit ton. I have like 30, 40 journals just from that period alone, plus all the childhood stuff. So I've been going through and reading all of this material. I went to Esalen, which is a retreat in Big Sur. I spent a week just chilling, reading my journals and just taking notes and finding the themes that popped out. And so I think the book is coming together. I think it's gonna be a bit of a memoir. I was really reluctant to write something that's like a memoir because I'm 32. What the fuck do I know at 32 years old? But at the same time, I've also been able to process a lot of experiences that I've gone through, and I think that they would be very beneficial and rewarding for you guys. And so I'm trying to distill all of the experiences I've had into lessons that are relatable, and then I want to make this kind of book about a collection of travel stories that are at the same time autobiographical and sequential with a large narrative arc. That's kind of fancy talk for, you know, kind of like an alternative version of a memoir. It's gonna be cool, I swear to God. So anyways, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I'll be putting out more updates. If you guys want information about the writing process, about how I go about making a book, let me know. I am only reluctant about the idea of like making a process of making a book rather than actually just making it. So I will give you guys updates, but I don't want to be like, I'm writing a book and vlogging about it but not actually typing. That would not be cool. So let me know what you think about other topics you'd like to see me explore. Like, what do you want to know? What areas are looking for advice? How can I be of service to you guys as a viewer? I will also be making a mailing list that will have updates on all that sort of stuff. So I'm putting a link down below to a MailChimp address. Just go ahead and add your email and I'll send you updates with the book, with cool articles I found. I'll try to make that a regular thing as well. So in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great start to 2019. I need to think of a good catch line, because stay curious, keep exploring, and see you on the road as Vagabrothers. And it's a pretty good one, but I need to come up with another one. So let me chew on that, and I'll see you guys later in 2019. All right, peace.